I'm Elana Meta, and welcome to this week's Wild Wednesday, bringing to you conversations around intimacy, the word fuck, and you living in a body you trust. What is up, everybody? So I'm here in Central Park and I just had an amazing practice, and I want to share with you a little bit about what the Meta method is, as this is my daily practice that I wake up every morning and connect with. So what is Meta? Meta is an acronym standing for mastery, evolution, technique, and awareness of how can I build my own meta practice, my own method and technique to support myself to meet and connect with who I am every single day. So the way that I do that is through a meditation, through movement and writing, as well as saying an affirmation to myself every day. So like, what is it that I am planting within myself every day? What am I saying? What are the thoughts and beliefs that I am sharing with myself that are then rippling out to the extension of my life? This is also a perfect origin for us in the conversation of understanding the word fuck, of like, how am I fucking myself? How am I starting the day? Am I starting with loving myself, or am I starting with my day with my to-do list of the things that I didn't do yesterday that I should have already done? How could I not? I'm late. How did I get up late? What is the narrative that I'm starting my day saying to myself? And how can I also then express that in my body? How can I come to a pause, come to a space, a place inside myself that I only can go and say hello. Say hello to myself. Have that affirmation. Move the body a little bit. Maybe write. I do a free write. It can also be write of like, what is the things on the list to get done today? Instead of things that you have to do today, what are things that you get to do today? So also reframing the way that we're fucking ourselves with our words. When I have to do something, it feels heavy, like, oh, I have to do this thing today and this and this. When it's like, no, it might be, I get to do this. I get to see this person. I get to practice. What a gift. So seeing how our language is really shaping the way that we're approaching the things in our lives. So when I get to it, feels more free. I feel excited. It feels like an opportunity to do that thing. So notice within our own personal practice how you can also be noticing how we are saying things to ourselves, because the how we do things beyond the what we do is truly the key. Because I used to do a practice, and again, to dive deeper into like what the Meta method is, it's yes, that mastery, evolution, technique, and awareness, but it's a technique and awareness of dance being my technique, and using the technique of the elements, of how do I relate to the elements fire, water, earth, and air every single day within a practice. And if you look at other episodes on this Wild Vessel channel, you will see that I have offered some of those examples before. So there's beautiful practices that I offer for you to chime in of how can you create your own personal practice. So when I used to do a practice, I would go and do my practice, and I would do it and I'd do it, and on the other side, I'd still feel bland. I'd still feel like I was running late to my day and somehow just unfulfilled, because I wasn't actually pausing to be in my practice. I was too busy thinking of the things that were coming after my practice. So I actually never allowed myself to settle in the practice. So it's not about doing just the practice, it's about who do I want to be while doing my practice. And what a metaphor for life. Beyond me going to work and doing all these things, who am I being? What is my approach in order to get the results that I want? Because if I do, and not be who I want to be, I'm not going to get the results and have what I want to have. I'm not going to be happy at the end of the road. I'm not going to feel fulfilled. So going to your practice, even for a moment, to feel the essence of being with yourself and being kind and loving to yourself. Brilliant. Start there or arrive there. And once you arrive there, celebrate yourself, acknowledge yourself, and go on. Have an amazing day. This could take you a minute. This could take you 5 minutes. It could take you an hour. Whatever the duration of time is, carve it out for yourself. If you need to wake up a little bit earlier to say sweet, beautiful things to yourself, sweet nothings that are everything, make time for it. Because the seed of how we start our day is the ripple effect that we have on ourselves and the entire world around us. The experience that people have of us, our mood, our interior world. Before we go exterior and design the world outside us, why not focus on the one inside? If there's a house and it looks beautiful on the outside, it's like, wow, that's a beautiful house. But then, do you not let anybody inside because you haven't taken care of, the closet? You've never made the bed, shit and paper is falling everywhere on the desk. You haven't even gotten furniture yet for the living room in this giant house. It's like, take care of the interior design of your life, of your body. It is such an important vehicle. This is a vessel that transports, that translates life inside us. And also, when it comes back to the word, be really mindful of how you are using your words, because our words are so delicate. Our words are alive. Our words shape our reality, and our reality are our beliefs, and they shape our actions, and this is how we live our lives out into the world. And it's so important to tap into the body when we communicate, when we express things, because if we're only expressing words from the mind, it's never going into the body, and the body is where the emotions and the feelings are, and human connection. So if we're having language out without connection, because we're disconnected from the body, we just have words that are coming as thoughts and ideas and spinning in our mind, or taking ideas and concepts from other people, but we're not actually integrating it and placing it in the body for us to feel the emotional feeling, to be in connection with what it is that we're saying. So could that be why we're so disconnected from being committed to our word? Maybe why there's a lot of lying, maybe there's an epidemic of loneliness and isolation, and is this mental illness something that is from the mind, or is it a disconnect from the body? Could it be that we want to be connected to our words, but we don't know how to with all of this information coming at us? This is why it's so important that we build the information inside us, our interior design in the body. So instead of all this energy from the external world coming at us, when we start the day with a practice, we take ownership and responsibility of creating the world from the inside out. So the energy is coming in from the world, but when we start from ourselves, it comes from the in and out. So then we are creating almost a force field around yourself. So you're not letting all of the stimulation of life hit your body. You have an energetic body around you that you've built. So you have this beautiful armor, this boundary, but not from a boundary of protecting yourself from life, but being a protector for life, a protector for your own life. So you're not overstimulated by all the things that life is trying to throw at us. So how can you really cultivate your own practice? Maybe it is the meta practice. And if you are interested in that, I'd love to talk to you more about it. You can check out my website, elanameta.com, and go to the Meta Method section. But it's really cultivate a practice for you. Is it a meditation? Is it movement practice? Is it a daily affirmation that you designed for yourself? Is it a writing practice? Is it just a couple of breaths, loving yourself, saying sweet nothings and everything? Whatever it is, start the day with you, because from that seed, you shape your entire reality. Thank you for tuning into this Wild Wednesday. I'm Elana Meta. All my love, and chime in next week.